What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Next Gen Career Mode on the Xbox One. And yeah, I've been wanting to do this for a long time. I just got the Xbox One Friday, so it was like 4 days ago or 3 days ago. So yeah, I'm really excited that I get to do this career mode. I have not even touched career mode on Xbox One yet, but I have watched a couple videos of starting off. They do reward you if you play in the past. So I will get to use those rewards, like I said, because I did not play any career mode yet. So let's go ahead. Obviously, it's going to be manage your career. And if you watched my Chesterfield career mode, I did mention that I was going to be an English League team, but I've changed my mind. Uh, I decided to pick a different team. Well, I didn't decide. I'm going to pick a different team. Um, and I'm just going to go ahead and do that. And I'm going to do that as well. So there we go. Some may say it's, I guess, cheating a little bit. I don't know. But if they want to reward me, fine. Go ahead. The team that I had in mind is going to be Real Madrid. Um, I might just sit here a little bit because this is always a hard decision for me because I feel like what you pick, that's have to be something that you like, because I think career mode is a lot more fun after a couple more seasons of gameplay, because most teams are a lot different, and I just want to make sure that I'm still satisfied with my career mode after a couple seasons. If I pick the Real Madrid, now I'd basically be picking one of the best teams, if not the best team in the game, which doesn't really leave a lot of room for, I don't know, it doesn't really leave a whole lot of room in my opinion. Another team that I might think about doing is Benfica, because I know they have a lot of good young players, and players that I don't really get to use as much, and the Portuguese league is one that I think is underrated in the world. But and then there's the Serie A. A lot of good options here. Milan might be a very good option. Juventus is very good as well. But I mean, there's so many good choices. Robinho, Balotelli. Um, so I don't know. It's gonna be a hard decision. Maybe even Dortmund with Lewandowski and Royce and Blasikowski. It's just so many options. I probably should have decided who I'm going to use before I started this. But nonetheless, um, I'm going to go for Real Madrid. If it doesn't work out, if you guys think that's stupid or whatever, you know, whatever. I'll start a new career mode. Just because. So, 5 minutes, world class. Download the latest, of course. Dollars lenient, and I don't need a tutorial, and I don't want to disable it as well. So advanced right there, and it's going to download a lot quick. I would say a lot quicker than the Xbox 360 in my opinion, but of course it's going to be MD Gaming. Why would it not be? That's what I did for the last two career modes that I did in the Xbox 360 ones. So I'm still trying to get used to um, the audio settings in Elgato. Right now I have the game volume pretty low and the commentary volume about uh, probably about a quarter full of the little dial for Elgato. So it might sound a little low, I'm not sure. But so many good players on Real Madrid. You guys already know that. It's Ronaldo. That's really what I'm going to base this around. And I don't know if whenever they were showing the transfer budget, if that included the 30% increase, but that 30% increase is so much. Really, if you think about it, that's going to be like an extra 50 million if that wasn't including that. Yeah, awesome. So Real Madrid. I don't even know who to start after. Maybe, I don't know. It's just there's so many good options. Maybe Van Persie or Neymar. Trying to think about players that I like in Ultimate Team. Not necessarily just career mode, but I realize it's a different game, and you have to factor in age and all that in career mode as well. Same old stuff as always. I guess it's the Casa, maybe, who's the 5-star scout. Yeah, right there. Yeah, I think that's him. Um, just yeah, same stuff as always whenever you're starting off. And first thing I want to do, I want to go ahead and customize my formation and get the team to where I want it to be. It has me set up at a 4-2-3-1, which fits. I would say it fits it pretty well. Real Madrid. I like the 4-3-3. I don't know if that's gonna work for them or not. But we're gonna go ahead and test it out and see if it does. I'll see how a false 9 works for them. Maybe I'll put Isco and Modric at the 2 center mid positions, and then Alonso at CDM. Yeah, and if I do that, put Benzema right there. Or no, I want Benzema there. And there you go. That's actually really nice. If they say he can play, well, he said they can play right mid. I don't. Does that really factor into how they play? I wonder. I don't know, but Ronaldo right there. Gonna be the main star of the team, 28 years of age, 6'1", high-low work rates, perfect for the false 9 in the left wing position. Because with the false 9 position, you want your left and right wings to be people that you would trust to be kind of like the strikers of the team. Same with Bale, he's gonna be fantastic on the right, only 23 years of age. I just can't wait to get started with this team. Beautiful defense as well. Go ahead and put Casillas in there. Oh man, I totally forgot about Di Maria too. So he's definitely going to be second string to Bale. But if he can play center mid as well, he can play cam. So I could probably even switch him out for a center mid if need be. Jesse Rodriguez as well. What a fantastic prospect he's gonna be. Only 20 years of age. They actually changed his picture. Um, yeah, that's kind of weird. Anyway, um, Khedira as well. Too many good choices. I don't even know where to start with this team. Do I even need to make any changes? I don't know if I need to. Right there, Carvajal, I guess. He looks really good too. Yeah, we'll just keep him there. I think we're just gonna stay with that. I Something I might need to go ahead and look at is a CDM, because Lonzo is 31, and I just realized Casillas is 32. I know, yeah, Lopez is 31. Okay. Well, there we go. That's our first option. I think our defense is fairly young. Pepe is 30, but Varane is very young. He's definitely going to be very good in a couple years. Fernandez, 23. I like that. I like how they don't have like a whole list of reserves, because that gets very annoying trying to look for these players. I'm sure I don't have to tell you guys. You probably already know, but um, yeah, Alonso could probably be switched out. Modric is 27. Isco is 21. And then we know these guys are very young as well. So, yeah, let's go ahead and go out and look for a goalkeeper. First thing I recommend everybody do at the very start is go ahead and set up the scouts. If you watch my Chesterfield, I don't think I started that until probably after the transfer window closed, because I didn't even think about it. Right, yeah, we have all that money. Hopefully they give us these 5-star, 5-star. We'll go ahead and go for that guy right there. Next up, they're not giving us very good options here. Okay, we'll set up that guy. And then this guy. Yeah. I was hoping for some better scouts, but I'll send that guy to Portugal and that guy to Belgium, and I'll send this guy to Spain. So, yeah, let's go ahead and advance. Oh yeah, I do have that 5-star scout, so I guess I should probably go ahead and start looking for a goalkeeper. I think yeah, right there. He's Swedish, so let's go ahead and send him to. Let's send him to England. For yeah, look at those leagues and stuff. So if I can find it, there it is. Okay. I'm not exactly a geography major, so there we go. There's England. Um, and I'll go ahead and set up this guy as well. I'll just put him in Spain. Might as well. Actually, maybe I won't. You know what? I'll put him in Italy. Might as well do that. And then we'll set up some instructions for these guys. First instruction I want is a goalkeeper that is 28 maximum. Well, I'll go for 27 maximum. Um, I want him to be. I guess we won't put anything on him. Yeah, we'll just do that. Simple as that. Another one will be. What's going on right now? Oh, okay. That's why. Alright. We'll put this guy as I want a defensive midfielder. I want him to be, I guess, I want to be fairly strong. 27 years of age. See how that goes, and we'll see what they return there. Yeah, these are just for the scouts and stuff. So this is again going to be a little bit of a longer video. Well, actually, probably gonna be a pretty long video because the first episode in career modes, I always do live commentaries and then just do, yeah, I'll just commentate over top of gameplay from henceforth. Well, maybe I'll even do a live for the next episode depending on how far I get today. So we'll go ahead and send these guys out. I want to send this guy to. But I said Spain, I think. Yeah, I'll put this guy in Spain. Right there. I'll just give him 6 months, I guess. See what he comes back with. I'm only gonna give this guy 3 months because he's not one of the better scouts. So after the three months, we'll see if there's any other better scouts we can hire. I'll set this guy up in Belgium because we all know there's some promising Belgium players out there, because Lukaku and Benteke right there just prove what kind of potential the Belgian players can have. So we'll get this guy 6 months as well and see what they come back with. And there we go, setting up, setting up, setting up. We already know all that, so we can just go ahead and continue. I know I'm going to be getting a lot of transfer offers off the bat right there. Here we go. England, 15 that match our description. We have Lloris. Maybe I might think about getting him since he's only 26 and he's 6'2". That's something to think about. Joe Hart. He's 6'5", but I know in real life he has not been doing that fantastic. I wonder what his potential will be, but we'll go ahead and ask them to. There we go. He's only 6 million. So I'll go ahead and give them a 5 million offer. And I'll even give him Diego Lopez. Well, if I'm gonna give him Lopez, I guess I should go ahead and just, yeah, I'll just give him like 100,000 and Diego Lopez. They might even do that, and then we'll just have those two keepers. And then another CDM I could go after. Not sure. Within Italy. Let's see what they came back with here. Nothing but goalkeepers. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't really looking at goalkeepers from Italy. That was more just the English. Never going to sell Ramos unless he's at least in his 30s, because I know he's going to be a fantastic player for this team. So let's go ahead and do that and advance once again. And while I advance, I'll be thinking about some players that I could look about getting. In the meantime, I need to think about what else this team needs help with as far as depth goes. Now that I think about it, is there a backup striker? As far as I know, it's just Benzema. Well, I know Rodriguez can play striker, so yeah, it looks like we have this guy. I know Rodriguez can play striker. Rodriguez can play it all, really. Yeah, right. Okay, there we go. Di Maria can play right mid, and Cam. Um, I'll go ahead and put. I don't know. I'll add this guy as well. He's 25. Um, yeah, I don't really see me using him a whole lot because he is already 25. I know that's not that old, but for someone that's 66 overall, you would think that you would want them to be a little bit younger. So, um, yeah, I guess I'll go after another striker at this point. Maybe another center midfield as well. Um, and I have one beastly player in mind for striker, and he goes by the name of Neymar. So we'll go ahead and see what Neymar goes for. He might not be available for transfer because he recently signed with Barcelona. It was last year, I believe. So may not be available. Yep, right there. Just look at those stats. All those greens. And we can easily afford that as well. Yeah, look at that, 140 million budget after signing 3 very decent scouts. That's awesome. Anyhow, in the meantime, another striker I could go for is Aguero, and we'll see what he's going for. And I know I went for this guy. I don't know when it was. It was one of the career modes, and I had the worst time finding him. And once again, I cannot find him. So we'll go ahead and just search for him because I know he has some kind of accent over top of the E, I think. So, Man City striker. See what they come up with. Tevez might be a good option. Van Persie is always good. I love Jovetic, but I use him a lot. He's one of my favorite in Ultimate Team. I just want to use some players that I don't usually get to use that much. So there we go. Aguero is going to be offered a nice little contract with us. Um, and he has 4 years remaining. Okay, so 67 million is what they predict. I'll go for 60 and see what they come back with. That will be our #1 signing and probably one of our only signings. I don't think I really need any more center backs. A center mid I might want to go after is I guess I could try for Nasri. I feel like I go for the same players every time I start a career mode. That's the problem. So maybe I really don't. Oh, okay. This is a player I've never went for, but we're gonna go for him today. Schweinsteiger. See what he goes for because I've really never even used him. I don't think, other than seasons. Schweinsteiger right there. He's 28. It's a little bit older than we look for, but nonetheless, he'll be a nice little pickup if we can get him. They're saying he's going for 46 million. I guess because he still has 3 years left on his contract, but we'll just offer 40 million to see what they come back with. And yeah, that will be a nice little pickup as well. He'll play perfectly next to either Modric or Isco. Isco has not been phenomenal whenever I've used him in Ultimate Team, but that does not mean he won't be a great player in career mode. So they want 4 million for Hart. Um, I'll give him 3.1. That's really nothing to me at this point. With the 140 million transfer budget that we have, that's really nothing for me. So they found one more player in England. Um, yeah, really, I don't need any more. So they want 54 million for Schweinsteiger. I'll go up to 50 million. So, I mean, at this point, if I sign those two, I honestly don't think there will be much more that needs to be done with this team. They say they want 82 million. I'll just bounce up to 70 million, and then we'll just go up by small increments from there to see what they happen to accept. Accept offer. There we go. They accepted 900,000 less than they wanted. I'll just go ahead and give him what he wants. He's going to be crucial because he will be our first team goalkeeper. Casillas will not be happy with that, but who really cares? Because the only way I will use him is if oh, they accepted it. Man, that was a lot lower than what they wanted to. He'll be crucial because he'll be the first team player, probably over Isco. Yeah, I know Isco just signed with them in real life. I think it was last year. What was I saying? Yeah, the only way I'll use Casillas at this point then will be they want 82.5 million. We'll go up to 76. As if Joe Hart gets injured and or if he just is really tired. There we go. We'll go ahead and accept Hart. Welcome to the team. Diego Lopez is gone. Not really gonna miss him. He's older, but he is a pretty good goalkeeper. So I'll be interested to see how Manchester City does then, because he's a little bit older and they got rid of Joe Hart. I know he hasn't been doing very good in real life, so I guess that's why I didn't get him for very much. I already offered for that. Okay. So once I complete all these signings, then I'll just go ahead and look at my team and manage from there. They accept that. There we go, Schweinsteiger. Welcome to the team. Once Aguero signs, then I will go ahead and end this episode because we're at about 22 minutes at this point, which is a little bit longer than I want it to be, but whatever, it happens. 76 million. They still want that 82. They're not budging. That takes us down to 8 million. So now we have to think, do I want him that bad? And I think the answer to that would be no. I don't think I do want him that bad. So 78 million is a lot. So in the meantime, we're gonna keep him there. We know what they want. Just to see what he's worth. I want to see what Messi's worth. Just to see what I can get. I might be able to get him, but honestly, I haven't used him yet in 14 in any game mode. But personally, I don't think he'll be that great because he's small and a little bit of a weaker striker. So he might get pushed off the ball a good bit. But who knows? I might be wrong. Look at all those greens. 103 million. Oh, that's what they want for him. So, yeah, that's not going to happen. Oh, man. That's a lot of money. So, they can keep him, no problem. Maybe if we play him during the season, I can try to injure him and get him for cheaper. I'm kidding. Okay, Van Persie, we can see what he goes for. Maybe even Rooney, because those are two very good strikers and a little bit younger. I think Van Persie's about 28, I believe. Man, my throat is getting sore. Oh, 29. Okay. Yeah, I might try to go for him. He's a lefty. He can play striker, and that's it. I don't know. I might go for him. We'll see. But in the meantime, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this episode. At this. So, if you enjoyed it, go ahead and hit that like button. This is going to be a series that I'm going to enjoy very much so. Episode 2 will probably be out very shortly after this one. So, thanks for watching, guys.